khổ nè, nó bây giờ mùa hai lứa đỏ nè,
hai lứa, nóยังมีทีนึงก็อ๋อbây giờ mà yêu nó còn chờ đó, chờ giờ là hôn chơi,
chu lem nữa nè,
chu lem, nhân đạo nhân là Cancun nữa nè, có giờ một xí xíu là ít nông đó, lúc bác nó cái trống cái lên một, trống chỉ cái này là American set, cái là hai lần kít.
nó bây giờ một ít nữa nè, ta nó mong bây giờ mong theo America này, trống cười cho dùng nữa nó cũng làm cho, đây nó sẽ không. Nó là gì đó, có tôi là không có trộn rồi cả trộn rồi. English this side. Come here.
All right, please, English group, follow me. We're taking the few sides.
Are you serious? New York. Lần này cái gì đó nữa cái gì nữa, thủ chấm nó, lấy nó như thế kia, nhớ để hết dính nó chứ, trên nó.
Let's take, if you want to, let's stand on this side so we can leave the aisle here. I'm going to stand here, you still face the sea, and leave the aisle free for the other groups. All right. I guess I didn't mention on the bus what is the meaning of the word Tulum. Did I mention it?
No.
Do you know what is the meaning?
No.
No? First of all, the names that we can hear are in Mayan language, not even Spanish. The names were given by the archaeologists, not by the Mayas. Archaeologists are government. After they found or they researched or excavated a place, they named the place after everything they found, or if the place looked like something, okay? So the name of Tulum can be pronounced two ways, and the ways you pronounce it change the meaning. When you say Tulum, it's the meaning of Tulum means a walled city. City surrounded by a wall. Three sides of the city. You saw that the arch that we walked through is only one of the entrances. There's three entrances. One in the that's the south, the north, and the west. The sea is the east. So surrounded the city by three walls, and the fourth wall. Can you see the waves over there? That's the reef. The reef is also protecting by sea this area. So this is the second largest reef in the whole world. You know where is the first one, right? Australia is the first one, the biggest. With many natural disasters, this reef is getting shorter and smaller year by year after many events that happen. So this city is surrounded by four sides by a natural barrier or the wall that they protect. This city, it's only where the high class used to live, labor class on the other side of the wall. The other way to pronounce Tulum is Tumlul, And that changed very much because when you say Tumlul means stinky place.
Oh.
That's why nobody pronounces it that way. Because the mangroves release this bad smell after the evaporation of the water in the mangroves gives this bad smell. But eventually, in some places, the archaeologists found the real name, the name that the Mayas gave to the place when they built it. They found the name Sama. This is another obvious name. What is possible to see from here? What is the meaning of Sama? What we can see from here?
Ocean.
Beyond the ocean.
Wave.
Summit.
Sky.
This is the east, so the sunrise.
The sunrise.
The sunrise. Sama means the sunrise. This is the only natural elevation in the whole Riviera Maya, and the point that received the light of the sun every morning. But do you think the Mayas choose this place just to see the sunrise?
No.
Why they choose this place to build the city?
Protection. See the enemy.
To use the sunrise against labor class. How can you use the sunrise? Not exactly against, but you need to control the labor class. So when the Mayas understood cycles, everything that has a beginning has an end, and then repeats over and over and over again. And when you finally understand when the environment and the cycles in your environment, you understand when it's going to rain, when it's going to start raining, when it's full moon, when there's no moon, how often is full moon, the longest day, the longest night, everything, there's a cycle. So they were able to understand when the sun and how the sun moves in the horizon. When you get a point of reference, the sun moves in the horizon to the right, comes back, and goes to the left. These mark the seasons. So they use this knowledge in order to build the main castle on top. So in the main castle, every 21st of March, it's possible to see the sunrise coming out in the horizon, but project like a beam of light through the door. And the people invited in front on the other side saw the sunlight like a beam of light from the door, directioning to the people. That is the proof. When the king promised you to show you your God physically, the people needs proofs. So every 21st of March, they were able to prove that the sun is coming out from the temple of the king. When they are witness the sun coming out from the door and not in any other day, so they believe, oh, the sun God is in contact with our king. Are you going to believe it? Are you going to pay your taxes? Because what happens if he's in control of the sun God or knowledge the sun God? Of course, they never share the labor class. Then you can control them. Nothing new, right? Or only happens to many. That is unfortunate human condition. Given the control of the power, knowledge, and religion, very dangerous. And Maya suffer the consequences of that behavior. A moment ago, I had a question. What happened to the Mayas? I have been saying that the Mayas were one of the most important civilizations in the world. What happened to them? What have you heard about them? You probably heard that the Mayas went back to the planet or something like that. But nothing really far. Then they very arrogant civilization. How does civilization kill each other? Because they were so arrogant people. In order to build all this, let me a very quick explanation. In order to build these 2,000 cities that have been found so far in all this territory, the Mayas have urbanization. And when I say cities, like nowadays, they have streets connecting cities, connecting temples, roads connecting cities. They have aqueducts. They have theaters to entertain, to worship, to kill. In order to build all these, they only use two materials, rocks and cement. From where the Mayas got the cement? From where they got the cement? From limestone. And the Mayas burned limestone to grade them, to smash them, like Mexican companies do nowadays. All right, go.
Nói cho nó nghe rồi. Máy rồi lôi cho.
All right, the temple that is right next to this one is the castle dedicated to the sun god. Remember that they use the sunrise to control the people. You have heard about Chichen Itza have an equinox too, right? In Chichen Itza, the equinox is different, but they use the light of the sun anyway. In Chichen is the way to show how the sun god is the same way here. But since this place it was built without the same knowledge than Chichen Itza, that's why the temple is smaller. And actually, just to orientate the temple is very simple. But to orientate the castle with the steps and everything, everybody is completely. So here, from here we're going to see the full city. We're going to finish down there, okay? But the temple over there, Mayas, again, very arrogant people, labor class on the other side and high class over here. But also they have the different social classes. They have astronomers, mathematicians, but here, this, like the city was, the civilization were in decadence, they were more merchants than astronomers or mathematicians. More merchants because this is a point where receive a lot of people by sea and all the tribute distributed by land. This was more like a market. So imagine living in Mayan times, visiting a market. What was possible to find in a Mayan market?
Food, natural fish.
All kind of food, yes, because they need it while they are here. But specifically, you go to a market to get something that you don't have. Yeah. Oh, and you need, like what?
Water.
No.
Scarce resource.
What?
Scarce resource.
No. For example, they need a lot. Remember the obsidian stone? This is volcanic. Not just to heal the body, but they also use as a tool to cut the limestone or weapons. A very sharp stone, the obsidian, and no volcanoes around here, came by commerce. Actually, they had currencies, high class and labor class currency. What was high class currency? And what was labor class? Gold. Something more important than gold for the Mayas was jade. Remember jade, incrustations of jade in the teeth? The more jade a city accumulates, the more powerful. The kings were buried with all these treasures. That's why looking for the Mayan tombs of the Mayan kings was a very big task because they need the treasures inside. Very beautiful pieces made with jade. Next time you visit the internet, instead to find videos of cats, I don't know, try to find Mayan art made with jade or Mayan jade. You're going to find very precious stones and pieces made with jade without any other metal, using harder stones to cut the jade. So the king actually was buried with a mask made with jade. This represents youth in the other life. And what was labor class currency?
Water.
Salt.
Salt.
It's from where we got the word salary. In exchange of something, we used to have salt, sal, salario, salary from the salt. Why the Mayas need the salt that much?
Cure meats.
To preserve, preservation, yes, exactly. Because when you go hunting, you got a deer, you're not going to finish the deer in one day, you need to save something for later. So they need to preserve with the salt. And not everywhere is possible to find salt. The coast is very easy, but the cities inside land is not that much. Also in a Mayan market was possible to find, imagine this, mosquito repellent and sunblock. From where?
Coconut.
The kind of oil like coconut gas, but also from the the citronella is organic. Citronella saps from some trees, flowers, or fruits like the coconut oil also repel the insects. And from sunblock, to use the sunblock, the wax of the honey bee called melicona. The wax or the honey. When you cover the body with this material, you prevent from sunblock or from sunburns, or to heal faster scars, or to prevent the wrinkles. A wrinkle is a scar, so it's also products, many products nowadays made with this kind of products. All kind of food like the iguanas. Iguanas look like they're everywhere. Now they hide maybe. But do you know how to know if it's a male or a female iguana?
Color.
Cho nên mày ở lại to cô và cô chế bó thấu này rồi nó nhớ tốt con đảo Mexico nữa.
A temple, for example, many females but only one male. The males are going to fight each other, looking until it's growing back, different texture. Maybe the one already lost the battle for the territory, or a tourist trying to get the one from the All right. The temples, remember, adorations and prayers. The sun god temple, this is part of the... And the Mayas, on top, they build the houses made with wood, cover the wood with mud, and palm leaves as a roof. And the labor class build the same kind of houses, but on the other side of this, unless they serve a temple on the surroundings over here. Do you have any questions? No? I really hope so you... it's not that boring, because I told you it's arriba está el acantilado. Les explico cómo.
Sợ tới tiền ra bên tôi nè nè. Sợ. Rồi giờ tê, cút sang cút tê bó thấu, kia lời cho chế thấu, ha. Lúc nào là ý dạng rồi. Cái nó giờ lấy tay chế thủ, trong nó sẽ làm cái thủ lấy nó.
Cho nó là bắt đầu là gì à?
À. Nên có tôi sạch trong cơ thế nào? Trên chuyện bên mông cái gì à? Chỉ chua sạch tên nào mông gì cái chỉ tôi lừa hai nên mà luôn. Sạch tên nào mông gì cơ rồi.
Nó đã đi tới cho kho rồi nó nhanh lắm.
Whoa, that's big one, Lily. Lily. Oh, yes.
He's looking at you.
Yeah. You know, tê chỉ nó cũng cho tê chỉ gì thế? Nó chỉ. Dạ, nó rõ sư. Một cho nó nhỏ rồi tê dễ cú cho nó sư thế. Lúc nói vậy luôn trong này rồi nên mai ở nhau. Cô thử cho king the grass. You talking about the grass? Thắt chặt nó chỉ thắt chặt cho nên mua. Cho nên ngồi cho nó nọ cho chữ nhó. Mỗi lúc đây cho hồi cho nên giỏi nhỉ nhá sao bất tí đó thì bé chỉ mua cho tí. Bé lọ đó cho nó là nó sẽ. Bé lọ một trái cho mua cho king. Cho nên ta lấy vật tư ta biết tua thì giờ cho kia nó hay mà thật chè cho nên nó lợi mua xin đồ ship tua chè cho mua chỉ lú cho lúa chè giờ thì nó lợi xin đồ ship tua chè lợi ta có mua lợi lợi mua và chè ship tua lợi chè lợi tốt bây giờ là luôn trong thật
Es que no me da descuento, mamá, ella es muy carera, pero, o sea, la verdad, bueno, Bueno, y por eso las mandé al Costco. O sea, dije, bueno, pues, o sea,
We just meet them there.
Hi, do we know you guys?
I don't know.
Stay at home without
Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it.
Sì, arrivai?
No, that's it. No,
No t'acabaràs d'assecar mai, perquè si no...
Tôi yêu gặp tờ cái này nè.
Tôi là cho nè.
Giờ chỉ có này gặp tờ đó. Chỗ đang đi tới gì còn làm được đấy.
À. Tôi có cú này không được.
Đó, nhìn bao luôn là sao cái này. Chưa có cú luôn mà, nhìn bao luôn là sao.
Rồi dân thủ là rút khỏi đây hồ à. Bây giờ là chạy thời nhau phải uo.
Tôi thua rồi.
Nó có một Tại nó Hết nó chẳng hình thôi là phải ổn tay tà cho này só kìa só cái bộ bộ cơ kìa
Perfecto, tengo buenos por el traje.
Ahora, hacia aquel punto nos encontraremos con lo que es igual al templo principal o el castillo. Este nombre es general y castillo, ya que el primer nombre es una historia de Estado, en 1942, cuando llegan a los castros militares
Chị đâu nó có bị nó cô chị cho nên mai ở lại cho chị sát thì kia đi xó đi sát kia của chị này kì của chị này kì một bột than họ nó to à
Cô có là có tổng gì này.
nó 这一直
Por
说
acá,
话个
por allá.
呀，咱们家多啊，我们咱们家多了多吧？
Ay, cái này có vậy nào?
你就说是。
Pero nieve no ma puti, hej. Teraz ostro, pero nieve no ma puti.
Có cái chức năng đầu sẽ thành này.
Mama, mấy mai là kì.
Nein, ganz nicht. So, guck, ich nehme einen. Komm, ich komm. Bitte komm. Wir müssen jetzt mal. Ich mach. Termina de sobar y ya para finales de agosto. ¿De sobar es poner los huevos?
Sí. Y ya a finales de agosto.
Hả? Chỗ này nó.